Okay, we're back. We are going in to do this contract Echoes of the Plague. Let's do this. We just camped. Okay, we got a blood spitter. Yep. Not a whole lot we can do about that. We got the stagger, beautiful. Explosion. He's eating people, I didn't even know he could do that. Okay, not bad, not bad. That blood spitter is pretty anti-melee. Kind of annoying. It is what it is. We'll go ahead and just hold on to that. We forgot to buy a crowbar. Okay, we definitely want to kill this Chosen first. I think we use Warcry. No bleed. Lots of pain, but it's alright. Oh, that's pretty good. We're good. We can definitely get in another fight before we need to do any cooking or anything. Oh, this is one where we get the anatomical diagrams. Okay, so we're gonna be a little tight on inventory space. We're gonna go down here like this. Stun. Quick bleed. Nice. Stagger. And dead. Yep, we got pain. It's okay. Walk it off. There's sanity and all that jazz. Doing fine. Alright. Blue staff. Give him a holler. space for pretty much anything. Nice. Oh my god, look at all those. Okay, so that's going to be pretty much what we take away from this dungeon, unless we find something crazy. That's good. Okay, so we technically have enough to where we could just take these and leave. But let's just eat the food and drop some of this other stuff. We'll grab this, we'll grab this, we'll just drop it off at the entrance. And keep venturing deeper down. You know what, fuck it, we'll take another one too. You're supposedly supposed to get more? The fact that this is such a low payout would make me think that it scales up based on how many you bring back, because that's what it says. So we really are incentivized to bring in a lot more of them. Okay, so let's go ahead and run back here real quick. Drop these baddies right here. Okay. Did not know that he could do that too. Alright, there's the second story. We'll take that. That's fine. Beautiful. Counter crit AoE slice. Always good to see. Do some running around for pain. Just trying to manage it. Take that for now. I'll probably end up using it. Bleed. So far, we have not really gotten any repair chunks. Let's bring out our pickaxe here and bust the store down. I don't know if this is, we're just finding all of these because of our passive, or it just so happens to be the drop. There's no way to tell. Okay. Wow, okay, that's... Ooh. Pretty good. There we go. Okay. Probably use that here in a little bit. Oh my god. Knock knock. Okay, I'm kind of suspect. I think we might be triggering our ability here because we have found a lot of them now. Might just be confirmation bias or suspicion bias, whatever it might be. Who knows? I don't. Not me. They haven't dropped from enemies like it. Oh, I just. Okay, well, that's not bad. They haven't dropped from enemies. Aside from maybe that one that was out in the wilderness. Okay. Dagger. It's a tier 1 shiv, I think? Yeah. Granted, it's blue, but still. Alright, we're cooking them. Got the stagger off. Got the bleed. Nothing really in here. We got a sponge. Lots of. These cultists are really into their bongs. Got another diagram. More cloth scraps. Okay. Whoops, clicked through them. No boss yet. We are getting a little hungry. And fatigued, so we definitely don't want that to trigger in the fight. So we're gonna let E take that down. Take a sippy sip. Alright, we're zeroed out in most things. Boss should be around the corner here. See, now whenever we apply a debuff, we're pretty much getting a free 4 back and counter. It's really nice. It's helping with our energy situation. So there's a pain medicine right there. I guess we'll pick it up. Of course, to make a bunch of noise. Bang, 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 bang. Okay. Oh, is that the boss? No, that's just the impaler guy. Okay, that's not super good. Let's try to stagger him. Nice, we bled him and staggered him. Oh, he ate him. And he did. Oh, I'm bleeding big time. Cool. So we don't have a rag out right now. Or our bag is full. Okay. Alright then. Okay, here we go. Finally. Let's drop this on the ground. See what we can do with this thing. How does this work? Allows dismantling pieces. Oh, maybe. Oh, do I have to go into the crafting menu? I need to look this up. This is so confusing. I don't understand how to do this. Is it because it's enchanted I can't do it? Self-repair. I'm looking it up. When unlocked, all enemies have a default 75% chance of dropping corresponding repair fragments of the enemy's armor. The drop chance reduce as the armor durability reduces. How? Maybe it's because it's enchanted? Okay. Well, maybe we have one last hope, and I guess we might either have to have it identified or it has to be an unidentified item. Which this is not it. It's not good. That's the case. Okay, there's the boss. Okay. Let's go like that. He's gonna hit me. Very good. Okay, stun him. Bleed him. Stagger him. He's gonna be taking lots of damage, so we'll just keep CCing him. Go into parry stance again. This should be it. There we go. What did we get here? 200 EXP. Not bad. We're about to level up. Schmeckeldorfs. Okay. Can't remember if we have the second essence or incense or not. This is worth a lot of money, so might have to sack some of these enchantment scrolls. Maybe just 2 of them. What kind of action do we have here? These are worth not that much money. Neither are these, so these are not worth it. Because they're worth 40, you're going to sell them for way less. Neither is this. I'd rather just keep the cash, because these stack to 100. These are 200 each. Okay. Right. Okay. So we have a little bit more space in here. Let's just go ahead and pop this. I don't even really need to do that, but let's just pop this. And then throw this in here. Like that. Okay. Perfect. Exactly what we wanted. Okay. I think those only last for like 1 more turn, maybe? That sucks. There we go. Shitter ring. Alright, what do we got here? This thing, okay. We don't need another rag. Okay, we can leave now. Just dodge all the traps. Okay. Whoa! Oh, we just walked on that trap. Alright. So, we've got 3 more of these we could pick up. So we could just use these while we're here. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not bad, especially for being global. 42, good. Control resist, not bad, okay. Alright, we got all of them. Very nice. And we got some goodies on top. So we get the hand, the leg, and the head. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. We're just gonna run back the way that we came, I think. Apparently swimming through the water is not the best idea because it gets you super wet and it rusts your armor, which is no bueno. Just contributing more so to our durability issues. Yeah, it said at 3 or 4 stacks our armor begins to rust away. Okay, so this quest says it's 660, but if we turn it in, I'm almost curious on just buying this and just seeing what happens if I can deconstruct it, but we will find another piece of armor. Especially if we go to a human fortress, there's usually armor in the armory rooms. So it's 660, if we turn it in here, it'll go up to like 800, but then I'm curious with all 5 anatomical diagrams, how much this is going to be. The last mission we got was like 1100 or 1200, so this should be comparable. Wow, okay. Wow, that's good. Okay, cool. So there should be no more contracts, right? Alright, so we can leave this place. Maybe with all of our stuff we could go buy some new armor. Or weapon. But we do need to run back here and grab all of our stuff. Okay. will sell. We're gonna go to Bryn, so we're gonna sell these at the jewelry store for sure. And then, yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and just use. We're definitely not going to be upgrading our boots. The next thing we need to upgrade is either our sword or our helmet. So we're going to go ahead and repair these. 20. Okay. Buy a room. There's that amulet. Okay. What is he selling? Ooh, big. This is the time to sell. Oh yeah, we got this necklace. Very interesting. That's pretty good. We'll take one more of these. Not the best. So make money on that one. Make a little bit of money on that one. We'll sell that. We're gonna have to take a big rest, so... Ooh, what's this? Old homestead surroundings, we'll buy that. Oh, nice. Last breath, roadside cemetery, roadside homestead. Yeah, we definitely want to explore around this area. Coming up here soon, hopefully. Denbray is down here, yeah. It's kind of a shithole. Last breath, that's probably... Yeah, we also want to explore over here too. I've got a feeling that those are all like tier 5 dungeons, so... Yep. Definitely need gear first. Honey glazed ham. I love honey glazed ham. We're just gonna buy these road pancakes. Pancakes for the road. Nice, we got a Nistrian bomb too. Let's do a big rest. Yeah, resting morale and sanity is good. Okay, let's see if anybody sells anything else before we leave. Wow, that's cheap. We'll just go ahead and buy that. 200 bucks, it's nothing. I've got 5 slots. How are our healing supplies? We could use some more bandages. Okay, now we just merge. Okay. So I think we got one of these rings, a couple enchantments out of this whole contract run over here at Rotting Willow, and a level or two, and about $6,000 plus schmeckles. We also got a Nistrian Flame Flask, which is good. We're gonna be leveling up soon. What do you sell again? Oh, okay, yeah, let's try this repair kit now. Who knows if it's gonna be worth it. Also, we gotta buy this too. Okay. That healed 6. That healed 3. Decreases depending on how much damage the item has sustained. Granted, this one's pretty close to like 50%. So maybe you gotta keep it like above 80% for it to be effective. You're just constantly like topping it off, maybe. That one did 6. 7. 8. Okay, so I think it is. You're pretty much trying to keep it at like 80%. So I don't know. I don't know. Let's go back to our caravan real quick, and then probably go to Bryn. Okay. Gotta pick up a crowbar. Cool. Eat the Flappy Boys. Cool. See, this one's good because the herbs and mushrooms and berries or whatever, but the thing we're looking for is the fodder. The extra fodder production is, like, in my opinion, the most important part. And then it triggers with this. Installed foraging tail increases the bonus to 100% and 1.5% respectively. We need one more Burnett. Okay. We need a hay bale, or a sack of grain, which I know where to get those. Apothecary box. These are the expensive ones. These are also expensive too. Yeah, most of that stuff doesn't really matter that much. Okay. Let's just come over here, throw these in here. Let's see here. Yeah, we just pull this stuff out. Then we just go on down to Bryn and Sail a go. I'm not really using the bong. I haven't had as many pain problems since I've been upgrading my armor. And I have a ton of herbal extracts on deck, so I'm not super worried about it. These flasks are going to be good when we fight the next boss. I'm pretty sure. So, what time is it? Yes, we will be getting there at the right time. We're still probably going to have to sleep there to access the rest of the shops. But, should be alright. If he has the Knight Sword, I'm probably going to buy that because it's proven to be kind of elusive. Because we've been there, I've been there twice or 3 times now and he hasn't had it any of those times. We wouldn't have been able to buy it even if we could at those times, but the fact that it's not there consistently is kind of a problem. Pop in here real quick. Just check to see how much this costs. About 1,000, about another 1,000, okay. Yep. 2K for those upgrades. This is one of the rings that I really want. I actually want it so badly I might buy it now because they're kind of hard to track down. Gives you magic resist, bleed resist, and a shit ton of energy. It might screw us over with buying our equipment though. We have a lot of schmeckles to turn in, so I think we'll be okay. And this is gonna be like best in slot for us. And we'll enchant it and hopefully get more energy on top, so it'll give us 10 energy. Yep. It's control resist, that one's fortitude. We'll take the fortitude. Okay. Then we run over here. Yeah, now our energy is getting good. Where is the guy? Is he up here? He's not even here. Oh, there he is. Okay. Huge. So let's just merge all of these together. Get rid of some of these extra sacks. Okay, we go to the jeweler. Should be over here. Hopefully I can catch him before he closes. Not bad. He's got this. It's the cheapest one so far. Ooh, another one of those. Okay. Yeah, that's huge. Because those resistances are global. So it'll apply to all of my body parts. So that's just a fat 14 bleed resist on everything. And the armor that I have has a shit ton of bleed resist, so that's 50% bleed resist. Right there. Oh, that's so good. Accuracy, bleed resist, energy resto, skill cost reduction, cooldown reduction. So this is just the better version of that. Granted, it's 2.3k. So I've got 12.4. I do want that though. Okay, so we will go check the prices. It was 700 and what, 15 bucks, something like that. So let's just hop in over here real quick. Would be sweet if we could lock in our, hopefully our endgame rings and another chest or another armor piece or weapon here. There it is. Yep, this is the sword. Okay, so he's got the sword I want. I don't think I've seen that one before. Okay. So the sword costs almost 9k. So that's nice. That's a nice price point. It lets us go buy the ring. There's a tier 5 helmet. This one doesn't mess up too badly on our energy situation. 25, 18. Gives us fortitude and a ton of bleed resist. And control resist. Only -1 vision. Can I move these down here? This? Yes, okay, I can do that. Just move this stuff around so I can compare it easier. Okay, so 18 to 25, so that's a massive difference. 24 to 36, that's huge. 26 bleed, 40% bleed. I think I'm just going to get this one. Pig-faced helmet. Bassinet. Pretty dope. We get an accuracy debuff though. That's a pretty sweet looking sword. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna buy the sword. Nice. So now our damage is 38. How's our accuracy? 80%. And our counter is 40%, 45%, going up to 70 if we go into full stance mode. But there's a lot of other buffs and little nickels and dimes that we pick up along the way with our abilities. So cool, that means we can go get our other piece of jewelry. Granted, I don't know if he's going to be open. Nice. Nope. He closed. He's sitting there and he doesn't want to do business. Like a great salesman would. Literally a customer in your shop talking to you. You'd think you would stay open a little bit longer, seeing as you open, the doors aren't closed yet, just to make the sale for a paying customer. But it's okay. We can go check the rotating guys down here. There's the bear pelts. Very cool looking armor. Ooh. Oh, that's a helmet. I thought it was a belt. This is a really good ring if you're like a glass cannon type deal. If you're building crit. Okay, so let's just go rest real quick. Do the rounds on the people that sell at normal hours and then get the hell out of here. Just drop all this stuff. Okay. I didn't click on you, but we'll keep one sack just in case. How's our immunity? Probably not the best. Yeah, it could use some work. Oh no, our meatball went bad. I ate chicken meatballs last night. They were delicious. Eat both of these. Still got a day left on our pancakes. Let's pick up, this is good road food. Okay, let's check out this guy. You should buy this. Oh nice, 500 bucks. It's a nice sell. Pick this up. Use it on our shitty boots, they keep breaking. We found those boots, so it's not bad. Cool looking chest piece. Badass looking Bardish. Some spices. So specific. The moose kidney is like a... I don't know if it's a rare butcher. Maybe you get them often from moose, but moose are kind of rare. Unless you can find a moose hunting ground, which they do exist. Where is the jeweler? Should be... There he is. Got almost 4K. Could buy both of those necklaces, or pieces of jewelry if he still has them. Nope, it's gone. And so is the ring that I wanted, which is unfortunate. Yeah, that's like the worst version of what I want. Okay. You know, it's alright. Yeah, that's okay. What else we got here? No. 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 No, no. No. Alright. So it's like a red, I think it's like a red ruby pendant or something like that. Okay, so we're just gonna run back over here. We're gonna go and check out the, I suppose I could have done it when I was here a second ago. Check this out. We'll go up and to the right, go to the pawn shop, and then we'll get the hell out of here. Bunch of cool wizard stuff. He does have these. Okay, I think I'm getting to the point where I'm not going to be buying every single one of these that I see. I'll pick up one more for good measure, and then I think I'm good. If I find them naturally, so be it. Another repair kit. Now the pawn shop can have a bunch of really good stuff, but it's really overpriced. But it's kind of just random. Pretty decent ring. Yep, just a bunch of knickknacks. It's a good piece of armor. It's like worse than what I mean, you trade off some resistances for fortitude. Yeah, I don't want that. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. So we got a ring, we got a sword. We can now enchant both of these. Get some endgame enchantments that we're going to have pretty much, hopefully, for the rest of the game. Whoops. Oh, looks like I literally checked this one last time because the stock should have updated. Cool looking shield. Oh, there it is. It's about 400, 500 more than what it was before at the other guy, but I can lock it in now and I have plenty of money for it and it won't drain me down to 0. He also has these boots, but I can't afford them. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and pick this up now. Accuracy, restoration, skill energy costs, cooldown. Yep. That is going to be our item. So we lose out on some energy up front, but we gain a whole bunch of stats and we get some energy on the back from the skill cost reduction. It's mostly about the accuracy, the bleed resist, and the cooldown reduction. I don't think there's an amulet that gives you counter or anything spicy like that, so we will go ahead and buy this though. Use it on our chest piece to keep working this guy up. Alright. We can go ahead and drop one of these. So at this point, we're back into it, like kind of like adventure mode. We're definitely still not ready to go after like tier 5 dungeons, because our armor situation is still fucked. But we have our sword locked in until we find a unique one. We got our chest piece locked in. I don't know if we're gonna find a better cape that is for our build, so this is pretty locked in, I'd say. There is a better version of the belt. Helm, belt, legs, hands for sure. But these two are locked in, so we've got like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of gear pretty much locked in. So I'd say we're doing pretty good for ourselves. And now we can do some, I'm gonna buy some food real quick so I don't have to come back here. Hopefully he's got some baby food. Oh yeah. That's a good one. Give me that. Get one of those. Okay. So that's got 3 days, that's got 3 days, 2, 2, 3. Okay. So now we're gonna go do some enchantment spamming. power is maxed. Now the weapon enchantments are different than what you can get on armor pieces. And I'm gonna look it up one more time just to make sure. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so for just typical green enchantments, we can get block power, caustic damage, fire damage, frost damage, poison, shock damage. And they only go up by 1, so you're effectively adding a magical 1 additional damage, so that's kind of not the greatest. Especially if you're not doing a multi-head build. You can get accuracy, armor damage, armor pen, bleed chance, block chance, body part, cooldown, reduction, counter chance. So we want to get the counter chance. You get crit, crit efficiency, daze, energy drain, life drain. So we're either going to go for life drain or counter, whichever one comes first. Life drain or counter. So let's just get these out and start scumming it up. Alright. So that's the caustic damage, cooldown, crit chance, energy drain. Okay, we're locking that one in. And in terms of how many scrolls we had to use, I'm not gonna run back and try to get it on the first scroll. That's good enough for me. But I will try a couple times. Not too many times, I'm not going to sit here all day, but I'll give it maybe like 3 or 4 tries here on my amulet, or my ring. Fortitude. My fortitude should already be maxed, pretty much, or super high. Yeah, it's hard to say. Let's see. 12%, so without the buff, which you want to assume that you're not going to have the buff all the time, like, let's be real. So 12%. Let's see what other. 3%, probably get more from the new helmet. Not a whole lot else. Okay. So with that, we're getting 12%, 22% fortitude, just passively. And then this is just maxing us out. So that's, honestly, that's okay. Fortitude is really good. It's mostly just for the bleeding. But bleeds, they are a big deal, but at the same time they're not, because you can just spend a turn to fix it. But effectively both of these could be more energy. Bleed, I could just get bleed resist. And with the armor, because what's my bleed resist right now per piece? Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, so once all my armor pieces are correct, they should all be kind of around, roughly around this. Yep, the 30 plus mark. So if I went and got bleed resist on both of my rings, where is it? I think it's 8% you can get. Yeah, you can get 8%. So like I could get 8% times 3 here. So be 24% on top. So it'd pretty much be maxed out bleed resist on all of my gear, or all my body parts, so I would pretty much never be bled unless I rolled really badly. So that's pretty, that could be pretty good. Something to consider. I'm fine with fortitude for now. Yeah, I'm fine for fortitude for now. Okay. How much fodder do we have? 32. We don't have shit. We should be getting some, yeah. The more time we stick around the caravan. So, we are good to go. We just need to pull out a bandage. We need to put this in here. No, not that. This. Yep. Does that one give us fortitude? No, but it gives us a ton of resistances. Yeah, our counter chance is getting pretty spicy. Because we always, this is the first thing we do every combat. So about 45 to 50%, because what else? Do we get counter from this? No. This? No. This? No. No. No, no. This gives us big counter. Each block strike reduces cooldowns. 2 turns it grants block power, and each counter gives crit. Okay. Very cool, very cool. So when we go into counter stance, we go 70%. We should use this more often. We do use it somewhat often, but we should use it more often, even in 1v1s. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Cool. Alright, I think this is a good place to stage the next episode. I think we have to just, we just gotta get back to making more money. So, we'll check out Manshire's contracts. If they're only tier 2, we're just gonna go to Denbray and do those ones, because those ones for sure are gonna be tier 3 or more. And then once we get a couple more pieces of armor, then we can start actually exploring everything and spending money on our caravan. I think that's the appropriate way to go about this. Really, the min-max way probably is to get your caravan going a little bit earlier, but as a melee-focused build, if we didn't spend the money on our armor now, we would be suffering. We would be getting absolutely obliterated every time. So I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is, but I think the path we chose is pretty good. So we are gonna go and do that next time. We will see you then.